What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading from fundamental, technical, and live trading. So as you can see, today is Thursday. Quite a few high impact news already been released, and also coming up some other news. So let's look at one by one how we can find trading opportunity as expected. I will be looking at all the pairs. Any trade coming along the way, definitely I will be jumping on that trade. Now before I begin this session, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So starting with first of all gold. Now as I mentioned earlier today in the analysis, gold looks to me that we might see deeper pullback or even a reversal on gold. If I look at the daily on gold, you can see that today, after this yesterday's massive move to the upside, gold has gone in a significant daily level where there is a daily resistance zone. Okay, if you look at this doji on the daily, this is where we see the market from that level started to reject. Now if we look at this overall market on gold, what we see that if there is a massive move on the daily time frame to the upside, exactly as expected in the weekly forex forecast. If you haven't watched that, I will recommend you to watch that to know exactly how the market moves. Now with this movement, we saw that there is an inverted head and shoulder on the daily, has broken to the upside. With this inverted head and shoulder, the price has gone to this daily resistance zone where there is a doji on the daily time frame, and around 50% of this daily doji is where a liquidity, where the imbalance, and we saw the market has tested that imbalance. I think that we could see either deeper pullback or a reversal as news coming later today. So we might see that gold, so far it's maintaining the bullish structure, but in that area you can see this zone, this price action looks to me that potential downside here. Now it is very, very important to see how the price is reacting to this channel. Now with this channel, the price is forming long wick candle. This is the 1 hour chart. Let's look at the 15 minutes, and with that 15 minutes price action, we see that gold moving in that zone, and from that area I think that we could see deeper pullback. Now it is a very, very important, because you see there is a reversal here. Last session we have seen from that zone the price has broken to the upside. Now if we see a very strong liquidity grab from the support, had a rejection, then we could see further movement to the upside. Or if we see that liquidity grab from the top, long wick candle, then we look for selling opportunity. First of all, let's look at the price action over the progression of this session, then we will be looking to see how we can find trading opportunity around this area. Now if we look at the calendar on Forex Factory, we see that from Forex Factory perspective, okay, today coming up 10:30 p.m. core PPI and unemployment claims. Now unemployment claims is very, very important news. Now as you have seen yesterday, DXY got weaker. Now if we see that unemployment claim is getting better, so less unemployment claim might boost the DXY, and I think that that could lead gold to the downside. On the other hand, if we see that data is in favor, because DXY got weaker, now yesterday we might see that it's getting stronger today. If that's the case, then we might see that gold is towards the downside. All right guys, so let's see how we can find trading opportunity this week. So far we had quite a few gold trade, including many other trades. I want to see that some more trade coming along the way in New York session and London session time. Now looking at this one, okay, so looking at very lower time frame on the 5 minutes, on the 15 minutes. Okay, so I will be waiting for liquidity grab, and then we'll look for potential selling opportunity on gold if we see that has happened. Now you see there is a long wick here. If the gold has done a long wick candle, and then we'll look for selling. Now the news is very important. Okay, it might lead gold to come down. Now also you see the DXY, it's dropping aggressively. Now there is one important thing that we need to look at, guys, is that you see that this is the weekly time frame on DXY. The price is below this support and it's a no man's land on DXY. If you look at the monthly, you can see that market has completely broken the monthly support. And normally if you look at many structure, you'll see that, look at this one here. Okay, when the market normally breaks this kind of important level in a long bullish market, breaks all of them, suddenly the market reverse and change trend. Okay, now if you look at the past, you'll see over and over again same thing here. You see, after breaking all this low, after creating an overextended, the market reverse. Now this is the monthly chart. Now you can see that DXY below this all this level, and it is possible to have a bounce to the upside again. The price is below this level, and it is not a good idea to guess. I'm just we will be looking at the price action if in case something like that. Now go DXY, you can see, has broken this support level completely, and it is possible to have a reversal even. Now if pardon me guys, so oh my god, it's so cold here. So with that said, you can see if DXY is reversing, we might see that gold is also reversing towards the downside now. Okay, so from 15 minutes, okay, now it is a kind of reversal here to me, pattern, still without breaking down. Pattern is not, it's not an indication of reversal until we see a clear breakdown. Let me know, guys, in the live chat, do you think that gold is going to reverse, or do you think that gold is going to go up? I want to know your idea also. Good evening, coach. Good evening to all. Thank you very much. Good evening. May well prosper. Thank you very much. Good evening, coach. Gold, yeah. What will US session bring us? Coach WTI, please. Yeah, absolutely. We'll be looking at that. Hello, boss. Thank you very much for being here. Jim, lot of trade. Good morning. Yesterday, yeah. Muhammad Yusuf, we had quite a few trades. How are you doing today? Stephen, I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. Good evening, brother. Thank you very much. Morning. Thank you very much. Good evening, Monolith. Bless your trading day. Thank you. Good evening, coach. Gold within 1 day it changes trend. Thank you very much. Gold going up maybe 2000. Short term sell, long term buy. Yeah, will go south. Gold will go up 1940, 1944. Okay, so I got one who Abhijit believe that gold will go up. What I think, that if gold reverse, there must be a spike to the upside. Okay, if gold spike has like that, okay, after the spike, if we see that bearish candle, like that, we'll be selling gold. Okay, let's see. Reversal is always identical. We'll see that. Good evening, thank you. FX, I think it will sell. It's on POI on daily. Thank you very much. Good evening, coach. How have been? Thank you. Reversal going to 1930. Just trade what the market gave. Very good. No, I mean that's a very good trading psychology. Okay, not having very strong expectation. I think it will reverse, coach, because of end of weekly candle. Usually pullback. Okay, it's a good point. This is what I also mentioned in the analysis. It's a long term we might see that further upside there could be, because there is an imbalance here. But if you look at the news will really will change. Now if the news bring the gold down to retest and goes up, then we might see further bullish move, because if the spike make gold to come down, all right, come down, grab liquidity, and then moving up, that we might see that gold is continuing its trend, because there is a gold has broken this resistance and it still has not been tested properly. Now from 15 minutes you can see it's forming a structure here. Okay, this is basically sideways movement, all right, but you might see that the market creating that structure. Let's see how it does. Good evening, coach. Please analyze Gbpusd. Yeah, I think first time. Yeah, deal her which price gold. Yeah, gold sell. Very good. Thank you very much for asking. Good evening, sir, from Malaysia. Thank you. Reverse 90. Okay, so we see this 5 minutes candle, long wick candle. This long wick candle will really tell what's gonna happen. Okay, so from 15 minutes, this is the now this is a very important candle, this 15 minutes candle. If it grabs a lot of liquidity from the top, that could lead gold to come down. Now from the 5 minutes, okay, so this 5 minutes candle close. Let's see how the next one is trying to develop. We still have 2 5 minutes candle to form. Okay, now let's say after closing of this, the other one has gone up, next one has come down. Maybe we could see that downside. Now this 5 minutes candle on gold, which is still gathered liquidity from the top, so this 5 minutes candle is a bearish candle. Okay, now the next one will really determine what's okay. So you see that now it's going up. Now if it goes up, okay, and then breaks down, then we can look for selling opportunity. All right, guys, let's see. Okay, it's going up. As I mentioned, that we could see that upside now. All right, now after that upside, the next one will really important factor here. Okay, let it go up, and yeah, that's what's happening. Right, so So next one, so this one is forming bullish. Okay, so let's keep watching. Still 10 minutes to go for the news. Guys, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. We do have quite a few trades. If you want to see all the trades that I am trading and also learn the strategy that I am using, you can join us. There is a link in the description area for the website. Also join the free Telegram channel, guys. Link given on the top of the live chat. Now if you want to know more about learning our strategies and also trading with us, you can join us. There is a link in the description of the website, or you can visit the website. So this is our Forex Trading Wizard Academy website. Link you can find just first link of this below this video. Click the link and then click join now button, and once you will be able to join and access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Thank you. So we see that okay, so that long wick candle is being formed. So this is the high. Let me see. So it created okay guys, so I will be going short on gold. Stop loss above all this high. I'll target 3 to 1 reward to risk for this trade. Now it's a news trade, so make sure anyone opening in a demo account, anything can happen. So okay, so I'm short on gold. If it is spiked down, I'll immediately close. If it goes up, I'm out of the trade. If it drops down, immediately I will close. I am ready to close if it drops. Also, I have sent the same trade to VIPs who are trading with us. Okay, so I'm going in profit. Now if it breaks down, as soon as it will break halfway, if it comes down, I'll close with TP. Okay guys, so I'm letting you know what I will do, because during the news it becomes very fast. Last time on GBP JPY it became like that. And also I will be advising to VIPs as well, also send the same trade. I'm expecting it to break down. If it breaks, I'm on. If it goes up, then no problem, I will be out of the trade with this loss. So I take only 1% risk on my account, so nothing will happen. If it goes up and hit my stop loss, I'm okay with it. This is trading like that. I'm in profit now. It's moving in profit so far. All right, I'm expecting it to have the spike to the downside. Okay, anything can happen. It might go up and then come down. All right, so okay, now it's as I mentioned, it's a news trading. So I'm expecting the initial spike to the downside. Look at the 1 hour. Okay, I'm in profit. Okay, I'm in profit. Okay, I'm in profit. So as soon as the spike, if the spike is down, as soon as it will cross this level, 1955 level, I'm gonna close with profit. If it goes up, then fine. Now keep in mind, guys, news trading is a bit risky, so make sure you open in demo account or very little. Risk management is the key, because the spike will, if the spike is upside very big, anyone. Okay, so it's coming down. I close with profit. Okay, I close with profit. Okay, so come, as I mentioned, it had a spike. Okay, so it double spike, we might be able to enter again. Hope that everyone safely exit the trade with profit or at entry. As I mentioned, it's a news trading, so very risky. Okay, it didn't hit the SL even, so it's in the profit. If you know, I'm close to it profit, let me know guys. So as I mentioned, it's coming down again. All right, so let me see that I'm at MT4, but I close to it profit. I don't know how far it has gone. I think it didn't go to the SL, so there is a possibility to reversal. It didn't move to the SL. Can you confirm guys that you are out, or you are running in profit, or what's the status of your gold trade if you open? Can you let me know what's your status? Okay, so I think that we might see the reversal. The way I see possible reversal on gold. Okay, profit, very good. Okay, very good. So okay, so there is a probability for, as I mentioned, it just has gone up again for liquidity gathering. Now it is crucially important to see out. Okay, let me see. Coach running profit and gold, very good, thank you joke. Okay, so there is a, yeah, they mentioned it's gonna reverse now. GU, if gold started to drop, we might see that GBP USD is going down. Okay, because they normally moves in a similar way. So GBP USD, okay, GBP USD overextended. Okay, from daily we can see it's an overextended. From 4 hour also looks like a little bit of overextended. Now I want to see that how gold is trying to do. Right, is it continuation or it's a liquidity grab? Is very important to look at. Right, so let me see. Okay, we'll be entering again once we find that opportunity. In the meantime guys, if you're looking for regulated broker, our recommended broker is Trade. So Trade is regulated. You can use our link to join Trade. Link in the description, and also you can find a link at the top of the chat. So there is a link given about trade link. Also use a code wizard. So I have given the code wizard during the registration for 20% bonus on your account. So they're regulated. Any capital that you trade will be in the safe hand. I always recommend to trade with a regulated broker. For those who already registered, I'll recommend you to start trading with a regulated broker. It's always good to trade with a broker that is reliable. So from 5 minutes, what I have seen that all right, so from 5 minutes, let me see, I think that gold might come down. I'm gonna short again gold from this level. Stop loss above this high. It's a bit wider stop loss. I'll target up to this 20 EMA, which is the previous resistance and support. So so I'll explain now why I have opened that position. Okay, so I strongly believe that now gold, I could be wrong, I think that gold might okay, so a bit more wider SL because I'm always late in my entry, but anyway. Okay, so I'm in I've just entered a bit more wider stop loss. So after coming down, we'll be taking some profit, and then if it goes in the direction as expected, then we'll be taking profit, and then I'll be moving the stop loss. So from lower time frame, what I think that we could see gold, this structure, what I see for me, it's a potentially bearish. Okay, because from the daily you can see the price already rejected from the top. We could see the market is coming here for a retest. Okay, so with that said, coming down to profit zone. All right guys, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to know more about the strategy that I am using, you can join Forex Trading Wizard Academy mentorship program, where you will be learning and also growing as a trader. So let me give you the mentorship website address. If you want to speed up your learning and also trading all the trade, you can visit forextradingwizard.com. Website address given, click the website and then join us. So I also pinned that website at the top. So you see that the price just has crossed that, and with that crossover, okay, let me see what it is trying to do now. Okay, so there is a 5 minutes middleman. Now 5 minutes middleman for me, it's a bearish. Now if it drops well below, we'll bring the stop loss here above this 5 minutes middleman. Okay, so I'm in good profit now. So for those who are already in the old position, definitely running in profit, and the second position I have added. So I would, if I would running the first position, I would close with profit one position at least. You see, this is the monthly resistance zone. Okay, from the weekly also you see on the resistance. And for me, what I think that because this is the daily resistance level as well, so let me see. Now this 1 hour candle is very important. That's why if we see that this 1 hour candle didn't close well below, all right, we'll be looking to manage the trade. First I want to see that very strong drop and then close below this level. And the way I see this price action, for me, what I think that it might come back to this smart money area. It could be very high probability because you know, from the monthly we can see that the market has reached that resistance level. Okay, so now this 5 minutes candle pardon me, this 5 minutes candle is crucial. I want to see that that one in fact has broken down. Now if it reverses, then we're looking to see how it is doing. It's a bit wider as well, so we need to be cautious. Price on a very important level of support. Okay, so we need to see the 5 minutes candle remaining with this middleman. If it is closing below this middleman, and then if it remains below this high of this middleman and drops, it will bring the stop loss here. Okay, so yeah, that's what we need, the sellers to be in control. So weaker you know response from the buyers could lead the next one to break down, and if it drops back, we will bring the stop loss at 1956.61. that will reduce our risk, you know, a lot. Right, so I'm entering the profit zone again. Now it's important to see if it is forming a reversal in that area, then we will be closing out the trade with little profit or break even. But I want to see that it's coming down again. Okay, so 15 minutes also closed. We see that the 15 minutes candle for me potentially bearish. There's a long wick at the bottom. Price should come down to fill that long wick as a rule of thumb. Now the way this 15 minutes candle close, for me, possibility to drop, because multiple times the price gathered liquidity from all of this level and then close as a long bearish candle with a long wick at the bottom. Okay, so we'll hold the trade until we see clear pattern. Alright guys, let me know in the live chat how you're doing. Let me see how it's trying to retest this level. Okay, it's above this 20 EMA from the 1 hour. Okay, the way I see this 1 hour candle, for me, still probability for downside. Okay, now let's see from 5 minutes. Retesting this previous support resistance. So after it complete the retest, then we can bring the stop loss at entry. Let's reduce the risk on this trade. Right. So gold trade. Thank you. So okay. All right. Looks like that is still okay. So long wick at the top. Possibility still to the downside. If it wants to reverse from here, then we'll see how we can do. But for me, I think still possibility to drop. Thank you very much. I thank you, Coach UNG. You will be looking at that. Thank you very much. Can you haven't entered before? Thank you. Enter demo trade at your level. Well done, Derek. Coach, I want to your USD. Okay, so gold, you can see, I think very high probability for coming down, so I will hold the position. And yeah, so that's what we see. Can expect it to drop. I have entered the profit zone again. So there is a probability, because you need to reduce the risk after if it managed to break to the downside. Immediately bring the stop loss here. This is a bit wider sell. Might retest again. Now this 5 minutes candle, I don't want it to close as a liquidity candle. Instead, okay, so we'll keep that running. In the meantime, let me look at other pairs. Gbpjpy had a strong bullish price action. From 1 hour we see that has formed a bullish candle, and Eurujpy also had a significant bullish price action. Let me see on all of them. So they're highly likely we'll see that reversal coming up on on Gbpjpy and on Eurujpy. So we might see that upside on GJ and UJ. UDNZD also looks like that, highly bullish, turning to bullish, not highly bullish. Okay, so gold from, okay, so there is a probability for downside on gold. It might trend even to the downside to come back to the daily support level. It depends on how this candle is closing. Okay, so let me look at euro dollar. Now euro dollar, so far it was bullish. It's in a very important resistance level. If you look at the daily, you can see the market has overly extended. From monthly and weekly also we see potential very strong bullish. We could see potential pullback if the gold is coming down. Then GBP USD very strongly bullish. I think they all might come down for a pullback. Okay, AUD USD. Now look to see, so gold will tell everything which one is doing what, because if gold is dropping, then we might see that AUD USD, euro dollar, GBP USD, all of them coming down. So this 5 minutes candle, so far I want to see that it's closing as a red candle, full body red. Now this pattern is very important on the 5 minutes time frame. If it form a reversal pattern here, then we will be just closing out immediately. Okay, so far potential for down. On 15 minutes. Okay, so the structure on 5 minutes, creating series of lower high, retest, now liquidity trigger. Look at the 1 hour. So this 1 hour candle is closing in 3 minutes. Which has significant liquidity. Now trying to figure out which way. This is the resistance turning support with this 20 EMA. Okay, we need to see very strong rejection from the resistance. All right, I want to keep that on still. So this 15 minutes candle is going to close, and okay, so if this one is closing as a long wick candle, it is important to see the next one. All right, guys, let's see. I still on 4 hour. Okay, so this 5 minutes candle closed. Now this is the real test here. If we this 5 minutes candle, if it wants to reverse, then we should see that the market the market has a rejection towards the downside. Should be able to see the price has dropped. Otherwise we could see that the market again going back up. Right, so from 15 minutes, see. It has gone to the same level. Entry here. We have seen a candle close. Let me see the 4-hour candle close. Okay, so there is a possibility for upside. I'll be closing out gold trade. The sellers are not strong. It looks like that we might see that reversal. Okay, so I'll be closing out the gold trade in the current situation. I'll be closing out the gold trade. Okay, there is a probability for upside. We'll be entering again. Let me see other instruments. So we see that Eurocad is moving up. Eurojpy. So we see DXY remaining bearish still. So there is I'm close to it. Gold, there is a probability for, this is a false breakout. Now we see that it made a false breakout and it started to push up again. Okay, NZD USD. Okay, so there is a very high probability for bouncing to the upside this market. So euro dollar, so DXY is still remaining downside. Gold is still bullish. Okay, so you saw that made a false breakout and cut minutes candle. If we look at euro dollar, we can see that the market is still bullish, very strongly bullish. If we look at the daily, yeah, very strongly bullish, all of them, including AUD USD. So 1 hour candle on AUD/USD is bullish. Okay, so let me see all of them. Okay, the price is still maintaining very bullish, strong bullish market structure. You might be able to open position on another instrument. So here a trade early on Euro CAD, it's also showing bullish. GBPJPY, if we look at GBPJPY, we see that there is a bullish engulfer on GBPJPY, and look at the lower time frame. So JPY is weaker. All the instrument against JPY getting stronger, except dollar yen. Dollar is very weaker. So because of that, now gold, this 4-hour candle, it has gathered liquidity from this support level. So the way gold has formed, now lower time frame, what it is trying to do, it's coming down here to the support level. To keep okay, so looking at, we see that most of the AUD pairs are very stronger, including AUD/USD. Now gold behaving very bizarre way. Let me see, it's just gathering liquidity on all sides. Now okay, this is the crucial part here. Okay, so you see that bullish candle on gold. This 5 minutes candle is a bullish. Now let me see if we can find entry again. So this is where yeah, so if you look at the news, the fundamental aspect that you're talking about is, so you saw that unemployment claim is good for DXY, PPI and core PPI and GDP for GBP, but for these two indicators are negative for DXY, but unemployment claim is better for DXY, so there is a mixed reaction on it. Now this is a pure liquidity gap here. With this liquidity gap, what I think that gold prepared for potential movement towards the upside again. Now it is okay. So this is a candle which has a liquidity in it, okay, and so I'm going to trade this price action here again with this long and very tight stop loss TP target at least 3 times, otherwise not profitable, and with a very tight stop loss below this candle. Okay, so now as gold is below this 15 minutes candle, it made, you know, it gathered liquidity from multiple area, so we could see that movement. As I mentioned, trading is all about probability, always managing the risk and then taking the bigger profit target. So to trade today, the first one came out, second one didn't, close to it, half place. Third one, let's see if, because the market gather liquidity, we can expect it to okay, so we'll be targeting at least 3 times on it. Now if it is doing, yeah, so I'll be winning the same place. Okay, so now this is a, you can see this structure. Now, as I mentioned, there is always the manipulation is a part of trading. If it is going in the direction, then we should be able to see that movement. Now gold, you can see this structure here. This is a liquidity grab in that area, and it formed this structure. Now we are expecting it to break towards the upside. Now I have a very big profit target, so that if it moves in the direction, we should be able to see that market giving us that probability. Okay, okay, we see that. I want to see, okay, I want to see it's breaking to the upside. All right, that's good. I'm running. Okay, now because it gathered liquidity, if it breaks to the upside, we should be able to see significant movement. All right. Now unless it's trying to manipulate again. Okay, so the probability, because the, it gathered liquidity from here, okay, and made the false breakout, we can expect it to break to the upside with a notion that anything can happen in trading. So if it breaks to the upside, then All right, so you're bullish on that. So TP target I took at 1969.79. So it's a mathematical 3 to 1 reward to risk. The market gathers, big amount of liquidity from this support, and if you look at the 4 hour, already the price gathered from here massive liquidity. Now the question is if it comes to test this level or should be able to see that movement. So first of all, from lower time frame, now this 5 minutes candle also is important. This is a very tight, and if it cross this low, then we're out of the trade. But if it moves in the direction the structure is very important. If you look at this on gold, this structure that we saw, very peculiar structure. Now this channel was moving multiple times. The price gathered liquidity. One here, you can see double bottom has broken to the upside. Instead of trending, it has come out down again, and then we have seen another double bottom and movement. Now with this multiple liquidity, it might come to test this 20 EM again. From that, just positive. So from $15 minutes, see, I want to see this 15 minutes candle closing as a as a narrow doji, because if you look at this structure here, right, this structure, it was it was a bullish structure, has made this break. It's a completely false breakout. And when the market gathered liquidity here, we saw has gone up, slaughtered many traders, and then has come down again. There slaughtered a lot of liquidity. Now because it gathered liquidity from both sides, should be able to see the directional bias to the upside, unless big boys are crazy for massive liquidity. Now from 4 hour, what is trying to do? Okay, so meta entry. My entry is here. Still running in some profit, but if it is forming, so yeah, I'm still above my entry, but it is crucially important to see what it is trying to do here. Now trade management is very important. So from 15 minutes, now candle is closing. Okay, so we see, I want to see this one is closing as a narrow doji, so that it has a room for moving towards the upside. So the entry, no. Now the always to stay in the top for, yeah, so long week candle at the bottom is a good sign, but if it is a red candle closing as a, then it's a bad sign. So I'm still running in profit, but if I see that the market, okay, let me see. Okay guys, anytime if I see that the mark, because it's very tight, if I see it might drop, I might close with profit, I'll give a shout out. It's very tight now. Okay, it might come down. I'll close it still. Right, so it might come down. I'm gonna close again. It might come down. Okay, so it's gonna be very today very manipulative. Okay. It might come back down again. I'm closed at entry. I think $3.09 minus, but today the market is very manipulative. Let me see. It's not going to give us the direction that we are expecting. It's always like this, you know, when the market not going in the direction, then the best way is to close at entry or with little profit, because when it is going in the direction, the best way is to hold the trade for bigger profit target. Very manipulative market today. We might see, because the price is at the, you know, at a resistance level. All right, so let me see. Very mixed reaction in the market. DXY is still downside, so gold should be to the upside, but why it's doing like that today? Okay, we need to wait for to see. Yeah, gold a little bit of confusing today. It happens especially when it is in a resistance level. That time good afternoon, thank you very much. Please can you call the price? I can't see your screen. Thank you. Okay, we'll be looking at that. So gold price in a very tight zone. I hope that everyone has exit the trade safely. The price has gone to the entry again. Let me know what's your status on gold trade, guys. Know where it is gone. My screen. Is my screen gone? gone up again. It's ridiculous price action today. Might move in a sideway. Okay, let me see. You can see this 15 minutes again has come down and okay, let me know your status. So so it must have a rule before and yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Aaron, thank you for that. Yes, we do have rules. Very good question, Mary one. Yeah, this is what happened. Let me tell you what the gold trade was open. You see this. This is where this is the candle that was bullish. Okay. Now, if you look at this one here, why this trade was open is if you look at this double bottom, okay, liquidity gap has gone up, and then this green candle is where we saw that the price, you see this support level, so support here, support here, support here, support. Now what happened is that the price tested the support and then formed this bullish candle. Okay. Pardon me guys. So this is where the rules of the strategy that we have, TF strategy. Now this candle has a liquidity, it's a bullish engulfer. Now as I mentioned, when the market in a manipulative phase, it might not always do exactly you expected. Now it has gone up in fact, and again forming this bullish structure along this area. So we might see further sideways movement. Let's see. Every day is not the same day. So let's see what it is trying to do. I think still it might move to the upside. Now the reason you closed it, you see it just came out here and then again has gone up, right? So didn't hit the stop loss. Definitely I have closed earlier. So the trade is still there. Now the 4 hour candle closing here as a this doji on gold has grabbed, you know, huge liquidity here. Let me see all of them. Okay, so AUD USD, you know, massively bullish, so that is actually sign of strengthening on gold, because AUD USD and gold moves almost in the same direction. So we see that, just looking at all of them now. Euro dollar also moving up. GBP USD still bullish. Every, you know, risky currencies is still up. So dollar CAD is, you know, has broken the support and it's still dropping downside. Still weakness in the XY. Dollar Swiss franc, you know, all the dollar pairs looks very weaker. NASDAQ and US30. Okay, if we look at the US30, NASDAQ is bullish. US30, if you look at the daily, we can see that there is a gap opening with a long wick at the top. Highly likely that US30 will continue to rise. Now this daily candle, there is a long wick at the top, and with this long wick at the top with a gap opening, we could see that US30 is heading to the upside. Now from the weekly, US30, this is the weekly candle, has crossed all this low, cross above. This is a sign of, for, you see, this is a ridiculously up and down. You see, up down, how many times the price gathered liquidity here. So we could see that propelling this price to the upside on US30, and from 4 hour we see that the market is heading to the upside, right? So this is where we see NASDAQ and US30 is bullish. NASDAQ is very aggressively bullish. Okay, now going back to gold, with the candle close with a doji here, price gathered liquidity from this important level. So if we look at now again on lower time frame to see, so the 15 minutes, there is a doji, five minutes, okay. So what's your status on that gold trade? Can you let me know? So holding, okay, gold is now gathering. Yeah, so basically the second trade didn't hit the stop loss. I closed at entry. I'm sure that some of you, if you didn't close, it's on the profit zone or at entry, or what's your status on this? Okay, so now this is a very important level to see. So gold, it's on a resistance. This zone is almost it gathered liquidity from both sides, so we want to see a little more, but I see that JPY pairs and USD pairs are nicely trending. Euro AUD had a significant break. Now let me see all of them. DXY, okay, gold is now gathering momentum. That's what you could see that. So let's look at again freshly on DXY. Now DXY, if you look at the weekly candle, it is, you know, even it's not going up for a pullback, so which is very strongly down. Now from the monthly, from the daily, the same way we see that the market is significantly bearish. Now if you look at the 4 hour, what we see that DXY, you see with this doji multiple times cross high, close down, close down. So this is a very, very strong sign of bearish movement on DXY. Now because DXY is coming down, gold should be moving to the upside. Now from the gold sometimes behave a bit more differently because of the volume. Now you can see very, very manipulative. Okay, there is a red candle with a long wick. The next one has cross high, cross low, closed here. Next one is bullish. Now it's coming down. So it's completely choppy here, and when it is doing that, then we just need to see when the big boys are getting enough liquidity, because this is how the market is still on gold. Very good. So yeah, this is a, you know, the market might move, it might remain in consolidation a little more. So looking at, you know, AUD USD, you can see it's a very strongly bullish. That's the sign of strengthening in gold in the future, because they normally move in the same direction. But after crossing the high, it's now again very uncomfortable on gold now. Okay, so we see this one, the range, it is still moving in the range. Okay, hard for to how do you determine that? See how much it formed. This double bottom has gone up, formed this bullish, this is a fake bullish move. So this is what I was telling you, this is a clean bullish signal followed by a doji. So there is a buying happen, and then instead of breaking to the upside, it started to reverse there. So seems like bullish. Now yeah, gold is, you know, from higher time frame is bullish. Okay, and sometime if you trading on 5 minutes, you may not be able to relate, you know, the like if you're trading on the 5 minutes, monthly, weekly, daily, even trend will not be that much of relevant to you, because basically higher time frame is always in the 5 minutes. A pullback on the 4 hour even could be trending on the 5 minutes time frame. So lower time frame trading is a bit more different than the higher time frame. So you see this one here again, the price tested this level, this candle. Let me see how it is trying to form. You need to trade on I think now, let's see. It's really choppy here still. Now so you see that it's a fully choppy at the moment, but this candle is quite significant. Let me see if it managed to give enough momentum to the upside. Let me look at other instrument, because gold is now this. See this, if we look at only 4 hour perspective, this is the market has broken this low, all this low, okay, multiple times. It's a bullish price action, okay, from lower time frame. Now from the 5 minutes, if we look at 15 minutes, so basically the price let me know guys how you're doing. EuroCAD. Let me see how they are performing. So from 4 hour, just look at all the CAD pair and AUD pairs. So AUD USD is aggressively bullish. EuroCAD and Euros GBP. So Euro dollar also bullish. GBP JPY, GBP USD bullish. So you see that especially the NZD pairs, including NZD JPY, had a reversal, has gone up, back up, and NZD USD. So NZD USD, because USD is down, you can see the CAD, dollar CAD also down. So we could see that, in fact, what I think that gold is bullish. Okay, so you see that the market, after gathering liquidity, it's forming that structure. Let the candle close to see what, which way the market is heading, then we'll be able to look for an entry again. Okay, so let me see this one here. For me, this 15 minutes, it has tested this level properly. Okay, so candle close on the 4 hour, right? So now okay, you see still in a choppy environment. It's still not breaking anywhere, so he is still not there anything. Coach, please. Dollar CAD, yeah, dollar CAD is down. Euro JPY, hello there, can we look at AUD USD? So yeah, we see that all the dollar pairs is, dollar is down. Okay, so we see that if you look at the JPY pairs are very good, strongly bullish, including the GBP JPY. So GBP JPY, if you look at the 15 minutes and all of them, so GBP JPY and Euro JPY, all of them, there is a significant bullish move on all of them. If you look at the daily on Euro JPY and GBP JPY, I think that there might be reversing. Very highly likely we'll see the reversal on GJ and UJ. And if we look at what happened to WTI, so WTI bullish. Okay, we saw this bullish engulfer. Now dollar yen is, we might see this one might be in a sideways because dollar getting weaker, yen also getting weaker now, and we might see this one is moving in a sideways. So if we look at all the dollar pairs, NZD USD. If we look at AUD USD from bigger picture, from the monthly, you can say AUD USD after this long week at the previous monthly candle, AUD USD had a bounce from this level, okay, and with that bounce we could see now AUD USD from the monthly going to the monthly resistance zone. We look at the weekly, we see the market after the previous weekly narrow candle this week so far had a significant movement. From the daily we see this bullish move. Now previous day there is a full body green, and we saw this today also. The price is strongly bullish. Now the price on the resistance zone, but I think that the way it is moving, I think it's gonna go up further. So from the intraday perspective, a strong move, narrow doji, still maintaining a very strong bullish price action. You can expect pullback, but it's to the upside on AUD USD. So now from gold perspective on AUD USD, if AUD USD is bullish, gold also as a rule of thumb move almost in the same direction with AUD USD. But you see this one is moving in a sideway, so very choppy. You can see, can't do anything here. All right, looking at so dollar yen and dollar CAD very aggressively bearish, so all of them. So if you look at the nutshell on dollar, okay, DXY is, you can see it has broken this support level completely with a gap opening below this support dollar, DXY, and that leads everything to the downside. If it reverses, then we might see everything reversing. So let's keep eye on all of them. All right, guys, in the meantime, if you are looking for regulated broker, our recommended broker is EverTrade. So you can use EverTrade, link in the description, and also you can find a link in the live chat. So EverTrade link, you can click the link and then register for free. I have also given a link in the live chat. You can use that link to register with EverTrade, and I will always recommend to trade with a regulated broker. So now let's see the higher time frame on gold, what happened. Now from the monthly, this is the monthly price action. Gold is facing a monthly resistance, and because of that, when you see the price face monthly, weekly or daily very important level of resistance, it normally does a lot of manipulation to gather liquidity. Now looking at the weekly also, you see that resistance, daily also resistance. So from 4 hour we can see that the candle has closed, and from 1 hour also market is trying to gather. Okay, so this is a choppy still yet. So what's your status on your gold trade? Let me know. If your dollar yen going up, gold will go down. Salim Shikdar, very good understanding. Sometime little bit of variation happens. For example, if dollar is weaker, and sometime you see yen also weaker. So currently dollar weaker, you can see GBP/JPY. Look at that. You see that yen also getting weaker, and then you might see that they are moving in a sideway. But overall, you see dollar yen here, the price action. This is a highly bearish price action on dollar yen. Multiple times the price crossed this high, and then now the price started to move. So dollar yen still down, but sometime when they both get weaker, they move in a sideways. All right, so now gold just has come down, gather liquidity, and then form as a doji. Now it is important to see, I think the way it gathered liquidity, we could see another wave of uprise after long consolidation here. We could see that gold is long term is still bullish. Okay guys, so very choppy. I'll keep watching the price action. If any trade coming along the way, definitely I'll be opening, and also will be sending to the channel. If you want to join us, you can join. There's a link in the description area. Visit the website and then click join now button. You'll be able to join. So with that said guys, it was enjoyable today as well. We didn't lose much, or we didn't gain much today, as the market just moving up and down. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the next live twice coming, as tomorrow is Friday. It's a very good day, so make sure you stay present, and also subscribe to the channel, press that bell button so that you don't miss out any of the content that I'm releasing every day. So once I will find very good entry opportunity on gold, I'll definitely looking for an entry. Thank you very much, and I'll see you very soon in the next live.